Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, where in the last video we was going around trying to find clues of who is this Shelly the killer. And basically we find some interesting stuff. One thing that my client, the person who was supposed to be guarded, Mr. Unguarded, seems like he's become from the victim to the suspect because he had ordered a few things that tried to take out Corrida. And now we need to find out to see if we really need to defend Mr. Unguarded. With that being said, grab your snacks, grab a drink, because Detective Reaper is coming to save the day. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Miss Ashworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things takes time. I say probably not. The police are professional, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can't win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was that assassin, Mr. Shelly the killer, right? And the car Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who is the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean who asked for the murderer? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in the blood. But whoever this client is, they still gotta kill him. That's the client. Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she's the client, or she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be Matt Ingard himself. If Mr. Ingard really did hire the assassin, then he is not innocent at all. Far from it, he will be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Miss Ingard, right? I mean, when we first talked to him. Miss Ingard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Alright, so just be clear, dude. I did not kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay, dude? I didn't see any side locks at the time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan has bet everything on the Jammin Ninja this year, and if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had made his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Miss Ingard's secret? What is the secret? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Miss Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ingard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ingard. There's no way around it. Alright. So there's no way around it. So we're going to move to the hallway. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things prepared for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Ingard, and that Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. The heart visiting hours over the detention center. I'm sure we think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Yes, Pearls, don't you worry. Oh, Viola. Oh, she's here. Hey, wait. What is it? Whippersnappers? Oh, I know, it's nothing that has anything to do with you. It's ever good. Like just now, I was headed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was so used to search the whole hotel. That's the bus sweeper, isn't it? The one ghost you made. I don't know, and Freddy, I don't care. But the request came from A.G. Pooh, so... That's word. And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at the unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you. You it. Edge, why you do that to me, man? What is this? Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Alright, what you found? It's an absolute top secret, so you had better keep up to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of those presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous meeting? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that date with Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have some reason to get close to Miss Corrida. I'll let you in another secret, Nugget. I know who planned that spy camera. It was an obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself, maybe I wouldn't want to see it for myself too. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intention for a change. I don't know exactly what you're thinking, exactly, but you can't bet it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. So, you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I heard it, there was something of a refreshing pair of those two. Oh? I tell ya, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager Juan Led had... It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you talk about Miss Celeste Impacts, Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know? Married? You mean to Miss Corrida? Really, you young kids that don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after the marriage announcement. 3 days after? Marriage announcement? What in the... Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they was going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They had a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in a weekly magazine. But why? But why did he do that? There was nothing in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager Celeste killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. Wow. That's interesting. Let's see, we got nothing else for you. Thanks for the information. Let's go to hotel lobby. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning investigation. It looks like things here are alive and finally calmed down. Yeah. Let's see what the criminal affairs got. We haven't been there yet. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Ingard, lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Garden case? We're taking a witness statement right now. Gotta hand it to Miss Edgeworth. What Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper demands and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Ezra want me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission. So there you go. What? I already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Appreciate it, Chief. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content, huh? It sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow trial in the bag. Alright, let's go to the detention center. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Miss Ungar and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want here first? No, go on here. This is easy. You, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off this hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Ezra just dropped a bombshell on me by saying, oh God, in his phone, that Juan Carita was killed by an assassin and that the assassin client is this man, Matt Ingard. What's wrong, do you? Miss Ingard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You totally not like your usual lawyer's due self. Yes, you'll be right. But you'll see. About this press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as a nickel samurai dude? Yeah, I heard a little more from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in hand a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill in on what this secret is, please? No, shoot. God dang, he got 5! I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Cyclops. You say it's secret, right? But I don't have any idea what is it. Do you, dude? Alright, we'll just ask this. Did you know about the Miss Carita Miss Andrews relationship? Well, it's all over tabloid, dude. I don't know any of the details that is what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Miss Carita, dude. Her mentor was Mr. Carita manager, and Miss Andrews going to get Miss Celeste impact suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Oh God, he is phone thing. Dude, our son just got totally hungry. You want for the pizza? My treat. Mr. Nick, what is a pizza? Is it like kind of pea or like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay? Alright, I got caught up by a pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off of this topic and talk about something else, okay, dude? Alright. Miss Ingard, aren't you connected to Miss Impact suicide some way? Alright, so we... Man, he had 5 blocks, so we gotta move somewhere. Let's go to... Let's go here. Oh, where's the mic? Please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Mr. Powers! What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? I know, I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers. I was talking with each other until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. But all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Uh-oh? They say my face and whole self in general looking suspicious or something. I wonder why. Well, I guess I can't see how they thought you looked suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids instead of crime. Why they arrest you? So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet, but it seems like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think that lawyer the detective was talking about? It was talking about me. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, it had to be me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick? Mr. Mine and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he got a refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt always be kind of a player with women. He will never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He always says it's just a game to justify himself. What? How horrible. That's unforgivable. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But, you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoop over me. One person who wouldn't swoop over him? His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews. Why does Mr. Powell suddenly look kind of energetic? Alright, what's this gossip about? You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in the world have this dazzle sport image, right? A dazzle sport image? But aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stories around me as things happen. Wow, that's true. Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews mental suicide? You mean Miss Impacts? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I thought about it the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powell so charged up his skin is practically growing with electricity. Alright, I'll ask you. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they said that Juan went and hit it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Corrida? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste took a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Did she mean Miss Corrida by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide a suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Ingar and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand, I don't know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Alright, well, you've been quite helpful, buddy. Thank you, Wolverine. Well, I guess I'll move back to the detention center. Now then, whose story I want to hear first? Just go to Miss Andrews. Gotta have to be Miss Andrews. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting such a late hour, but there are a few questions I actually have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Miss Corrida and Miss Ingar. Alright, let's start with Mr. Ingar. I'd like to ask you about Matt Ingar if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean... You seem to bear a lot of resentment toward Miss Ingar. If that's the case, then why you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with the case. Nothing. Alright, fine. About Miss Celeste Impacts. I have finally put her dead behind... Wait a minute. I have finally put her dead behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shot by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumors of Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like another piece of gossip. But I never had any murderous intent towards one. I would never do something so stupid. Suicide note, huh? I wonder what it says. Why frame it? Why did you try to frame this Ingarde? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'll figure it out, right? Yes, they're good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrew? Well, I know you're not the type of person to... Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without reason. So please, tell me why did you did what you did? Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Oh, shoot. Oh, she just got that one. Alright. It's like, don't you understand that? You're not my lawyer, to be honest. You're more like my enemy. But I'm sure I'm just heard Miss Andrew say it. Revenge. Alright, right. Got him. Looks like we gonna have to go back somewhere. Can we move somewhere? Can we go back to Ferris? Oh. Mr. Nick, your phone. Hey, this is still Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds like kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office real soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, Edgeworth? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. At the end. Oh, shoot. Hello? He got cut off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away. Then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together. Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow, I doubt that. Alright, we can't talk to you about anything else, so we have to go back. Yeah, we gotta go back. Shoot, I hate to go back. On the news. What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Eh? Yes, quickly. And his bear that gave him away, pal. The bear? I figured out, pal. I figured that we should be looking to the bear instead of the camera. But was it Mr. Edgeworth that figured? Shh, pal. Go on. There's only one person who bought one of these bears and related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in that room? Matt and Gordy. Huh? Matt and Gordy, your client, that's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Oh, shoot. Are you sure you heard this right? That the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is a credit card receipt for the person. It's for $3,800, pal. That's the same match the price of that stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk says so himself. He told me, I'm sure I saw the bear from Mr. Gordy. I mean, the clerk even got his card autographed of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought that stuffed bear was Mr. Gordy himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Thank you for the receipt. We don't need that. This is not good news. So what about the spy camera we found? That's a dead end, pal. I mean, you can't get this thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can get this back to you from the file away into evidence. Alright, yeah. Thank you for that. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida was Baton Guard. Why? Why would Missing Guard do something like that? I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Miss Corrida in one of rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you going to see her, Mr. Gordy? I mean... Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Baton Guard, what in the world have you done? Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Let's go to the detention center. We gotta confront him. You're working really late. You know it's already past 10, do you? I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is a bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Alright, let's talk then. Oh, shoot. Let's talk. Let's present you this. Do we got enough evidence? My back pocket. And we should have enough. Alright, let's go. Can't use to eat, right? Take that! And he got 5 locks. Jesus Christ. Alright. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plans? What would he have disclosed? I told you, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Miss Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but Uncle didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, dude. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Miss Corrida, especially on that night. And you had, where is it? Yeah, this thing. It's gotta be this. Take that! Someone used his camera to secretly film Miss Corrida's room that night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent an image the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, what was this camera you talk about hitting? Oh, where was it? Take that! It was there. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eyes. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Got one. Huh. I guess one had a few of those kind of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it from be? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida. Oh my goodness. The person who gave this bear. Oh, it was you. Wait a minute. That's right. It had to be you. Let's go. Where you at? Yeah, it had to be you. It had to be you. Mr. Ingard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I ever met Mr. Bear before, do you? Ah, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He said that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Ingard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, dude. This is all a joke, right, dude? You just put him on leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up the secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's the proof it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to this. Can it be this thing? Take that! Gotta be, Cam. You pay. I have here one credit card receipt, Miss Ingard. It's from where you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell me for this I spent $3,800? I go to the department store all the time, okay? This $3,800? That could be the toothbrush I brought for that one time. Okay, toothbrush, $3,800. I mean, come on, quit playing games, man. I know you did it. And $38 toothbrush. It's Ivory, and he got elephant hair from the person. And you wouldn't pay $38 for no toothbrush. That don't make any sense. Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembered you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So, can I ask you one thing? Yeah? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds like a stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the cameras up yet. And that's what your secret is. Of course, it will be strictly confidential. So, what are we going to do with it now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Garrida's room and feel the secret is... Let's see. Can we go here? Can we go... Take that! Let's go here. Adrian Andrews, do you? There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Miss Garrida were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Miss Garrida, you was going to reveal this as a fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right? Dude, you can't be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal. That's the good stuff. That's what we need in industry called juicy. Good stuff, juicy. Look, we can get this publicity without spending a penny of that kind of stuff. I mean, if people start paying attention, then it'll be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about, dude? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Miss Garrida because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up the camera report was... No, I have to go back here. No. Let's see. And let's see. Happiness. Where's his card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous! Why would I know some shady scumbag like that? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I finally started to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Mattengard, I know why you know Mr. Killer, because your or his... This would have to be his client. I'm pretty sure it has to be his client. Yeah. You're a hero of justice. You don't look like nothing like a hero of justice. Definitely not a star. You're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how would you know something like that? It's because you were his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Garrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Miss Ngode. We gonna say something? And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought, anyway. Miss Ngode, you really did hire her? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Oh, this guy here. Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about that time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer, do you? Oh! How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Mattengard. Oh. Damn, the hell happened to your face? Damn, well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to get as much information as you have. So you are Shelly the Killer client. You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all they care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible. It's a way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why did you hide that video camera and... A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Adrian's secret. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe in one, least of all, assassins. What? Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins are above blackmail. They'll turn their clients into a cash cow by holding sins for deeds over their head. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why... Yes, that's where the video comes in. It got this face and the crime team recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay, even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they called it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can't. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl? Damn, you cold. Why? Why'd you kill Miss Corita? Because he was about to sling so much down onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are like little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Miss Corita had been able to give in, then it's Mr. Gardner's secret would... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it creep up on me. And then, the situation just presents itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Miss Corita ended up dead. Let me tell you something, I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are a simple thing to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassins too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off with me, Matt and Guard. Ah, did that leave us speechless? What a shame. Damn, man, you cold. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corita, and you answered very clearly that you had killed anyone. Hurry now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty is taking a catnap in my room. You killed Miss Corita. Ha 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 ha, I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Girl. Ah, but too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer, after all, aren't you? You can always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? But you can't. That will be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mr. Maya, you wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rub out if you lose. You scoundrel! So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that in memory served. Of course. Well, we all know how things turn out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Damn, he's cold. Maya, what am I supposed to do?